This is Keith. Ah! Hello! And this is...
Peanut butter.
No, it's not peanut butter. It's Keith! Can I kiss you?
And these two guys are mumble rappers. And today,
Yes.
they're going to mumble rap.
It's a mumble rap battle. Right, we're going to start you off with a beat.
Yo.
It's me, Keith.
It's me, Wibble Wobble G.
Listen, I'm going first.
Shut up.
This is mumble rap.
Yeah.
Listen. Supercar, not Super Mario. We don't go with the beat. We don't understand bars. We don't understand sheep. And every time I do this, I'm shitting in my sheets. I'm getting up in the morning and your ass is weak. When you rap with me, I'm a mumbly rapper. Mumbly jumbly rapper.
Wackity do, wackity see, you're just a crazy ass G. Look at you with that blue hair. I don't care, I'm the one who's the greatest fair. Slap round all night long, send about here, get along. Waffling, truffling, truffling, puffling. What are you, you great big purple puff, puff. Had enough, look at you, I'm the greatest stuff, stuff. You're a puff, you're scared to poop, come out the closet. All night long, going on sway. Look at me sway, and this is what I say. I don't understand rap, it's not about that or more, it's about me.
Mumble, jumble, rumble, fumble, humble, tumble, rock it up, cap, cupcake. It's me, Keith. That was Keith versus Mario.
That was a tribute to these mumble rappers.
Mumble rappers. We love mumble rappers, don't we, Ted?
Yeah.
I think we'll go in the
They're so inspiring that it makes me want to break
But
glass.
we're old hip hop heads, so we're not supposed to listen to it.
Well, when I was 16, I didn't like the direction where rap was going. So it's nothing to do with age. It's nothing to do with age.
Now, the eye patch, if you watch mumble rapping on YouTube, you'll find out that one of the rappers actually wears an eye patch like that. So that's, now, Keith, bitches. It's me, Keith.
And they're pornographing hip hop, and Benny won't agree with that. But I don't care. It's all politically correct these days. It's all like, they're going on the Sway show.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah, we've got Sway. That's what I said.
We've got the Rosenberg brothers.
Yeah, they're intelligent, and they're trying to be as open-minded as much as they can for these guys that are coming out and Little Yachty and all these.
Hip hop is about telling stories.
Yeah, it's about a way of life.
It is.
What?
It reminds me of, do you know, like you've got in some families you've always got the one in the family that's not as quick as the rest of them.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this reminds me of
Mumble rap's handicap.
It's like all these families have kicked all the kids out that never wanted to succeed, and they've thrown them into a little island in Atlanta, and they're all decided they were going to start rapping together, and they're all sat around fire going.
It's pretty much it's this. If it's supposed it's this new genre of music that they say it's going to take over in December, why is it new fans are still listening to Tupac and Biggie? Why are they still listening to Tupac and Biggie? It's nothing to do because it's
But
there is.
They're not trying to be rappers from
What
back in the
are they
day.
doing?
They don't like old raps. They don't like old school rap. They want
So
to be
we'll listen to Lil Uzi.
We're not with the kettle on.
We've just been to the.
So basically, we're listening to Lil Uzi.
We have been listening. This is just a response to it.
But it's a hit. It's
And a lot is just ignorant.
Wait, why don't I?
These
See,
young
I'm not
people.
that type of guy. Like, it's
I'll
like,
go
okay,
into
we
more.
all know we like Mario, but I'm gonna pick Luigi. Like, I'm that type of guy. Like, I don't,
Me too.
yeah, like, I don't.
So basically, Little Uzi is trying to say he's a rock star rather
I
than a
always think
rapper.
about that. I always think that
Yeah,
must
like
be
that's
odd.
true. Like, that's true. Like, I don't know. Like, you know me, like, listening to hip hop and rap. Of course, you see this. Just was watching this. Like, I ain't know I was gonna be here yet.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Maybe next year, but I ain't know. I'm here already. So.
It happened fast. I feel like I heard your name for the first time a few months ago, and then
See, he's not
heard your name
even out
again,
long.
heard your name again, and then here you are.
Shit, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How was supposed to go?
So you gonna get to these bars?
If you pull up, I'm telling you right now, if you pull out one of them old beats, I'm not rapping on it. Straight up.
on it.
You see me, bro? I am a rock star, bro. I'm not rapping on that type stuff. Let me hear it, and then I'm letting you know. I'm letting you
He's
know.
at least being honest.
Yeah, my fans,
so
my
fair
fans won't be disappointed. They get it.
No, they will.
No, they
But
won't.
I hope I piss your friends
Your
off.
fans gonna be disappointed. All the old.
Now,
all the old
Rosenberg's
fans,
trying to
they
tell him
gonna-
basically
they don't
what
even
the
know
fuck
why
he's
I'm
talking
here
about,
right now.
Lil
What they'll
Uzi.
be disappointed is if you get up here and these bars you spit is trash, and I don't tell you they trash. So let's get to these raps since you're so nice.
This is Turd, by the way.
We make a song like.
You said that was your favorite Kanye
Yeah.
song, right?
Yeah,
Well done.
I ain't do that. Hey, yeah.
How did the DJ bring the beat
Running
up?
through all of these groupies. Yeah.
That's what he's
I might
asking.
just put my arm, yeah, right in their coochie, like, yeah. I feel like Boosie with all of this coochie. All of these diamonds and diamonds, yeah. All of these diamonds, they dance.
Rhyming
yeah.
diamonds
Feel
with
like
diamonds.
Baby Prince, yeah. Drive around riding some shit. Got your bitch right on my dick, like, yeah. I might just whip it, yeah. I might just change it. I might just flip it, like, I just got me a new AK. So, I might just have
Got a
to
new
be
AK,
case. Got your
but he's
bitch
not a
all on my
gangster.
face. Yeah, go yeah, that's all on my case. That be the brief. Okay, I keep it so brief. Yeah, I might just get on the teeth. Yeah, I do not need that little bitch 'cause I'm young. So I might fuck on her niece. Like, yeah.
He's gonna fuck his niece.
I might not care about that. I got
Her
money.
niece.
Yeah, I just make that shit
Her
stop.
niece.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She so black, like, yeah. My little bitch is so black, I like to get it. I feel like Trick. That be the daddy. Got bitch on my dick and she wanted it.
Another
I might
bitch
just
on his
run
dick.
Drop my caddy, like, yeah.
For his campers Christmas.
My pocket so fat. I do not have it this time. I do not have it this time. Got your girl on
Unless
me,
it's a
I'm
man
gonna
bitch.
make it. I don't know, man. This is something.
I mean, I respect
Ugh.
it. Fell off at the end.
Yeah.
So,
That was inspiring.
so basically, that's what we're dealing with.
Do you know what? I'm going to say something right now. These are new rappers that are up and coming, right? This supposed dissing the old people. Chinese, guess what they do? They look up to the old people. You know why? Because they're wiser and they're more experienced in life. See, these young people looked up to the old rappers and all that. They would experience something old from it being new.
Teddy.
So it's ignorance
Teddy.
and it's all for themselves. But I think there's more to it than that.
Sorry.
There's more to it than that, and
Yeah,
do you know
there
what
is.
I think it is? I think it's people that they're around, like Lil Uzi and all these little shitties, whatever you want to call them,
Little Susie.
little turds,
Little Susie,
little
though.
Susie, little turds,
Little
right?
Susie.
They're around people that are saying, "Oh, what you're doing is good. Listen, don't listen."
about
to
Lil
it."
Keith?
But because have you ever noticed though? They get defensive. They get so defensive, right? When truth is thrown at them, say like, "Listen, the reason why this is shit and this is crap and this is whack." We'll give you a reason to all that. Rap was something that wasn't. It's just something that was inspiring. Like people listened to it and because they were real in what they were saying and being honest. It's like me having a conversation with someone like this guy and go, "Hey, shoes nice, sweet shoes," and you'll be like, "What are you talking about?" Basically, that's like an illustration of what that rap is to me. And they say it's not rap, and then they say, "Oh, rock that." Oh, it's not rock that. It's a different type of genre. Then call it your own style of music. Stop calling
But
it.
he wants to be
hip-hop
Marilyn
music.
Manson, he said. He wants to be a rock star.
He wants to be
he
a
doesn't
rock
want to be old school rap artist, but he wants to be an old school rock star.
It's prominent. The rock. It's not even rock.
But he's
Yeah.
he wants the rock star lifestyle with the hip hop trademark, but doesn't want to be hip hop, but wants to be. They've not even named what they do.
Do you know what it is? But they want to bring something new
Mumble.
to the table.
Because mumble raps come from old school hip hop heads, as they're called old school hip hop heads. The name mumble rappers come from real rappers who have said, "You're just mumbling, mate."
Yeah. And the sad thing is, they're proud of it.
Anything, I'm not claiming to be a good rapper because I'm a freestyle artist. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a recording artist. I'm not, but anything I do on the spot, and probably Teddy will agree because he does it as well. Anything we do on the spot, yeah, we might not sound excellent, but at least we're telling a story. At least we're trying to express ourselves. These guys aren't even doing that. They're just going, oh, but I want a thing. Now I want to do this with my thing. I don't want to be bing, 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 bong, bing, bong, bing. It doesn't make sense.
He didn't like the old school beats of the beats, but he was trying to sound like the instrumental beats.
Yeah. And then you go and listen to I've just listened to a YouTube rapper called Hospin. Now, his lyrical content is content. It's got content in his lyrics. The song we'll just listen to might be going on about religion and questioning his religion, but at the end of the day, he's still telling a story of how he's expressed himself with actual meaning to what he's saying.
And then little people like Luke Uzi and all these other people, didn't they say it's not about that anymore? Oh, it's about my music, it's about all this and all that.
It's about mumbling. It's about taking dodgy pills and mumbling.
And they think that's what rap is now, and yet we've just heard other rappers that are trying to make it on the scene and doing what they can.
But then you listen to someone like Cassidy from back in the day, and Cassidy is a lyricist.
Yeah.
Basically everything that rappers like Cassidy, Tupac, Biggie, all the legends themselves, even Rakim, all these rappers from back in the day, everything they've done has basically now been shat on.
Yeah.
Absolutely shat on. Put into the fucking turbine.
Who's it? Kanye West says it's the golden age of hip hop. No, it's the toilet roll of hip hop. Wipe your ass
Basically,
and flush it down the toilet.
Any of these pills that
the 90s was the golden era.
Any of these pills,
it's the cowboy.
Of course it were. But any of these pills that they're all taking now, instead, oh, we don't take crap, we're clean. We take pills. They're taking something called lean. That's already killed dozens of people over in America, and these guys are glorifying it in the raps. Did an hip hop artist ever glorify crack? No, they always glorified getting out of the crack game.
Yeah.
They never glorified the drugs on the streets at the time. They glorified weed because, again, as a lot of people agree with me on it, weed, once used responsibly, is not a bad drug. But that's a different subject for a different day.
It's become this situation now. These guys are not doing their homework. They're just coming around with us. Oh, I heard this, don't like it, but I'm going to have my own style because I want to be fresh and original, my own. But how he's mumbling, how he's just talking without making no sense.
And how do you turn around to a DJ?
Saying it's original.
How do you turn around to a legendary DJ on Hot 97 in Rosenberg himself? How do you turn around to a DJ and actually ask him, how did you come up with a beat? Oh, that's a good beat. How did you find that?
It wasn't a good beat.
No, but in his head, it was a good beat.
Actually, didn't it say that? Didn't the DJ say it's Kanye West's instrument? One of them.
No, I don't know.
Did I mishear that one?
No, I don't know. I don't think it was. No, Kanye West rapped over the RoboCop beat, and that was supposed to be a young head style of instrumental, and Kanye made it his own, but he did it as a freestyle. Now, what they're trying to say is, that's type of track you don't do as a freestyle. He's saying you're supposed to go away and concentrate on it for weeks before you even put any lyrics down on it. But I'm sorry, then he's contradicting himself, because now he's saying he does understand how to make a song in the studio.
Do you know? I hate these people that says, "Well, if you don't like it, then I'll listen to it." Well, if you're a fan of something, you're trying to be open-minded.
When you're shitting on everything we've been listening to from day one,
you have to know to give that opinion out. And it's basically this, like, okay, what's your style? Let me hear it. And then I'm going to tell you what it is, because what is it? And then you say it, and you just go, then why are you calling it this when it's not? It's robbery and it's pornography. The style, what do you call the music? Hip-hop,
how old are you, Ted? 30?
I'm 30 this year.
Right, so you're
29.
You can still claim to be in your 20s. Yes. I'm 32. Not much difference between us. But at the end of the day, your knowledge of hip-hop is far greater than mine. Not because you're younger. Not because you're... You probably studied it more. Me, I like to think I know what hip-hop is. I know the foundations of hip-hop. I know the founders of hip-hop. Everything about that. But I wouldn't like to say I know the day when Tupac wrote such a song, or why. You'll probably know all that type of stuff. But what I'm trying to get at, my point is, these rappers are trying to say we're forgetting about all that history, all that foundation, even the name hip hop, even beats, bars. They're going to forget about all that to create this mumble type.
I want to go back to something. I want to go back to something. And these new rappers say, "Oh, you're old. You're not all that. It's not about that anymore." When I was 16 years old, and it was getting in like really rap to and all that. I did not like the direction where rap was going in because it was becoming too clubby, half naked women stripping off, and that's all it was shown and all that. I mean, obviously you had the 50 Cent coming back new on the scene. Yeah, and it was just becoming this. That's why now says it was hip hop. He's dead in 2006, but to that controversial what he didn't like what it was, and that's all the mainstream
But at least they were rapping.
But it was still weak, and but that being said, it was new, and you could say because of what the 21st century has become, and it sort of opened the doors for why we've got mumble rappers now.
When hip hop went from being lyrical content, which was storytelling and all this business that Ice Cube was the founder of, really in my eyes, but all this storytelling stuff, he told stories way before many of the rappers did back on the scene. He did. Don't lie to yourself, he did. He was out there telling stories in his songs in the club at night. It was on the film. And they'll say it to him. Telling stories in your raps. Yeah? So he was one of the people that actually made that a thing. Yeah? What I'm trying to get at, because your face put me off completely. We're going to argue on video here, people. But what I'm trying to get at is, it went from lyrical content rap, storytelling, to then hooks. So you're trying to talk about the era where it was all about hooks, where it was all about...
No, I've got back to the early 90s and the 80s, where it was really there.
Yeah.
And all that, and it's from that peak that was like...
But I still believe that Ice Cube was the founder of storytelling.
Alright, okay.
But that's only because I've watched the Straight Outta Compton video, and I realised that that was the way it was.
Sometimes I see myself quite serious, quite conclusive, and quite mysterious. I'm not stating I'm perfect, but I always pray for a miracle. Written down some truly meaningful lyrical, down to the sound, to the original individual. We're in a mixed day and race of something beautiful, religious, and quite spiritual. It all started one day in the studio, where one guy played a trap out on the radio. It all had me thought-provoked to be on a mission. It all stated in my position. It all stated with a track I heard on the radio that was used to sell souls. Its names and names and places and nonsense. They call the mumble, the jumble. They call trap/the rap. And I don't mean a rap you once heard to the true cover all. This mumble teaches no true meaning, no substance, no literal hearing. It's no bearing, no comparing. Leave you standing, so staring to once was truth. This mumble trap does is cause you to stumble. Why you spiritually fall? Trapped in fear, but you're lucky I'm here to help you understand and have you written in my hand. And I know when you fall is when you train to be a man. With it all written out, cause you know God has a plan. You see, there's no promise that it'll be easy. Mumble, trap, rap, the slash, it all but sleazy and quite sleepy. But if the truth is in our hand, we gotta let it flow into a local hall and land it into a vocal hall. I hear the sound they use, it's all but a manipulation to the young generation. It's all fear to the core, to the third eye. With a T I can't deny, I can't lie. It's all death that tells you to die. Screw all that top mainstream pop. This is something what you hear while I drop this prop with a real hip hop. The job of the voice to the core. It's me, TD, the MC, in the place to be. Teaching classes while passing and pace while you're copying, wasting your life away. It's never here to spray, it's never here to stay. I'm here on a mission to stay in my position. I'm like a Jedi Knight, keeping it simple and tight, simple and right. I'm a peacemaker, I'm peaceful, I'm keeping it real and I'm keeping it high, straight into the night. I'm here to use my brain and use my head and train my voice, choose my brain. And I'm the mind to set my free, grow strong as a tree, meditating, recreating. Something new for us to see what we could be from years to now. You following me, feeling me? You feeling me? Cause I've got something I need to say. And that's how it does, cause the mumble, it isn't helping. It's just leaving you brawling asleep in the street.